I didn't even realize how overstimulated my life had become. Wake up, check phone. Eat while watching something. Scroll, swipe, refresh, repeat. Every second filled with noise. And yet, I felt empty. Anxious. Lost. So I decided to hit pause. No phone. No social media. No music. No sugar, no junk, no artificial stimulation. Just me, alone in a small village. To see what happens when I unplug from the world. And finally plug into myself. Let me explain. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter in our brain. It makes us feel good. Rewarded. Motivated. It's completely natural, essential, even. But here's the problem. In today's world, we're overdosing on it. Every notification, every reel, every click gives us a hit of dopamine. Over time, our brain starts craving more of it. And stops responding to the small things. That's why you can't focus. That's why you feel restless. That's why nothing feels exciting anymore. A dopamine detox isn't about eliminating dopamine. It's about removing the artificial highs. So your brain can start to appreciate the basics again. Silence. Nature. Real connection. Boredom even. That's why I left the city. And went deep into the slowest place I could find. A peaceful village. I knew myself. If I stayed home, I'd cheat. I'd check my phone, just for a second. I'd scroll by accident. So I needed a real escape. A place with no Wi-Fi, no delivery apps, no malls, no distractions. That's how I ended up here. A tiny village. Surrounded by trees, mud houses, cows, open skies, and slow conversations. Life here moves differently. Nobody's rushing. People talk without checking their phones. Food takes time. Even time itself feels softer. And that's exactly what I needed. The first day. Brutal. My hands kept reaching into my pocket, looking for a phone that wasn't there. My mind felt loud. I didn't know what to do with myself. No music. No messages. Just silence. And honestly, it scared me. I was addicted to distractions. And without them, I felt like I didn't know how to exist. On the second day, something shifted. I stopped fighting the silence, and started noticing it. I sat under a tree and listened to birds. I walked barefoot in the morning dew. I wrote pages in my journal, without background music, without interruptions. I noticed the sunlight falling on leaves. I smelled the smoke from a wood fire. I started to feel life again. In the smallest things. By day 3, my mind was quieter. I wasn't craving notifications anymore. I was waking up naturally, without alarms. I spent time with villagers. Helped cook. Ate food made with hands and love. I watched the stars. Real ones, far from city lights. I remembered what it felt like to just be. Not chasing goals. Not checking updates. Just breathing. Being. That's when it hit me. I had been running. Not physically, but mentally. Running from boredom. From discomfort. From myself. Distractions had become my way of coping. But in that silence, I had no choice but to face my thoughts. The fears. The insecurities. And slowly, I made peace with them. I realized. I don't need constant stimulation to be happy. I just need presence. Awareness. Stillness. Lessons I learned. So what did this dopamine detox in a village really teach me? That silence isn't scary, it's sacred. That boredom isn't bad, it's where creativity begins. That the best moments in life aren't flashy or loud. They're quiet. Like a warm meal. A real conversation. A morning without an alarm. A night under the stars. You don't need to run away to a village like I did. But maybe. Unplug for a day. Turn off your noise. Sit with yourself. Let your brain reset. You might be surprised at what you discover. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If you're someone trying to slow down, heal, grow, I see you. And I hope this inspires you. Try your own version of a dopamine detox. Even just for a few hours. Let your mind breathe. Let your soul catch up. Because sometimes, silence isn't empty. It's full of answers.